Hello friends, in this video we will learn how to draw ray diagram for 9-speed gearbox system. Structural formula for 9-speed gearbox system is given by 3 of 1, 3 of 3. This is nothing but 9 can be written as a factor 3 into 3 and these are coefficients x1 and x2. We have to always assume x1 as 1 and x2 will always be the coefficient of x1. So the coefficient of x1 is 3. So the value of x2 becomes your 3. So this is your structural formula. Now we have to draw the ray diagram. As on now, n denotes spindle speeds. I have directly written that. I have not calculated this because I have to show you ray diagram. So on the horizontal line denotes spindle speeds. So this is a 9-speed gearbox. So mark 9 horizontal lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we know the spindle speeds values. Vertical line denotes as shaft. So these are the vertical lines. Now when this is called as a transmission group. So there are 2 transmission group. So there will be always 3 shafts. So 1, 2 and 3 shafts. And there will be 2 stages. Stage 1 and stage 2. So likewise you have to draw. Now we will plot the points. We will take the second transmission group, which is 3 of 3. So now what this 3 denotes, this 3 denotes points and this 3 denotes gap. So we need to mark 3 points. How to mark the first point? So the first point will always be your n minimum. So this becomes your n1 becomes your first point, which I have marked as A. Then you have to leave the gap of 3. So how will be the gap of 3 taken? 1, 2, 3. So mark this your second point. I will denote it by B. Now your third point with again 3 gaps. 1, 2, 3. So likewise we have 3 points. 1, 2, 3. And gap between them is of 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now the input which you have to give. You can mark the middle of this point or you can take slightly higher value of it. So I will be taking N5 as an input. Now joining these points, here this becomes your n minimum, this becomes your n maximum, and this becomes your n input. Now as on, I have marked this array, but it should satisfy the criteria, and the criteria is n minimum upon n input. In this case, what is n minimum? It is 56. And what is the n input? We are considering it as 224. The value of the ratio which we get is 0.25. So it should be greater than or equal to. It can be equal also, greater than or equal to 1 by 4. So in this case, it is satisfied. Similarly, n max upon n input. So here n max is your 450 n input is your 224, the value of the ratio is 2, so it should be less than or equal to 2. So here also it gets satisfied. So likewise the criteria gets satisfied for stage 2. Now we will draw stage 1. Here the points are 3 and the gap is 1. So you will take in consideration the input itself as the first point. Now you have to draw 3 points. So this is 1 point, the second point with gap of 1. So this becomes your second point. The third point at the gap of 1. So this becomes your third point. A. So I have marked this point A, B. This becomes your C. This becomes your D. This becomes your E. This becomes your F. Okay. So now these are the 3 points which are marked at the gap of 1. In this case, we will join this with this point. This becomes your motor input. Now in this case we have joined this with the motor input. If at all you would have known the value of motor input, say suppose if the value would have been 700. Now connecting these lines. So now you can see all the spindle speed points are joined by the lines. So this shows that your ray diagram is correct. Now here for stage 2 we have seen the criteria and it is satisfied. For stage 1 also we can satisfy the criteria. Here we have directly joined it to the motor input. If you are getting the value of motor input, say suppose if it is a 700, then that value could have been plotted somewhere between 900 and 630, and then we can look for criteria, and if it is satisfied then we can move forward. So in this way, this is a ray diagram for 9-speed gearbox system.